So
Sora.
Ooh, oh, yeah, actually, YellowRello does have a sword that he was working on. I'm not sure if he'll use it here.
Yeah,
we'll see if he switches off here or not. But apparently he said he would not play the Sora, but he has been working on it.
Yeah,
so
I've seen him go on game ones or something like that, and in a few sets he's been playing, but I think it's still in there.
Yep. Looks like we are seeing the Yoshi versus Ken. This is not a player matchup that I believe I have seen recently. However, I have not been out to a huge number of SSOs. So.
Yeah, I can't say I've seen them play recently as well, but I know Anna said some complaints about this matchup before. I know Yoshi is kind of awkward for Ken to combo and get around.
Especially if Yoshi ends up playing really evasively. I imagine it's pretty hard for Ken to find like openings in neutral to actually hit. Not that that's having any issues right now for N. N is just going in right now.
Yeah,
first stock virtually uncontested so far.
Yeah, he's pretty much getting in, getting all the damage, almost getting the kills here, but you know, just Yoshi's really not that light of a character, even though he's super floaty.
That said, though, that weight isn't going to help him with that crescent kick coming out to take the stock. Right now, N a comfortable stock ahead of YellowRello. YellowRello's going to need to put in some work to get back in the game here.
Yeah, I think when I look at these two characters, the thing that comes to mind is like Yoshi wants to kind of approach you from the air, wants to get on you with the egg or, you know, with one of his falling aerials. But I feel like Ken can honestly contest that stuff pretty well because he is good out of shield. He has the Shoryuken, you know, to contest you in the air. And when he hits you, he has such good combos, like to put you in awkward spots.
And even if you do end up like trying to double jump armor out of a combo, a lot of the time you'll just eat your double jump armor like right next to the ledge, and you're still in the combo.
Yeah.
So it's really awkward. Just another Tatsu to Shoryu. He's gotten 2 of those so far this set.
Yeah, he's catching Rello with the jump.
Yeah, because it's definitely not even close to a true combo. It's definitely some sort of read coming out here from N, and Rello's just not prepared to deal with it.
Yeah, and it seems like, you know, N's been taking a lot of the momentum in this first game. We saw, though, on that first stock, I think when Ken gets off stage, it is a bit hard for him to recover against Yoshi, because Yoshi can just go so far out to hit that Tatsu.
Absolutely. Yoshi having probably one of the highest airspeeds, I believe, in the entire game. Behind, I believe, only Jigglypuff? Yeah.
Yeah. I think another good thing that comes into this matchup is Yoshi can't really get shield poke, I think, at all.
Yeah,
and that's... You know, Ken's shield pressure is pretty good. He can, you know, make you scared, makes you want to drop shield. And I know he has a shield break confirmed, but honestly, I'm not too sure if that stuff works on Yoshi because of the nature of his shield.
On bare minimum, you're not just getting like randomly clipped by a down tilt or something. And finding the spot dodge there, F smash coming out, even game stock wise, but YellowRello's still a decent amount behind.
Yeah, and, you know, I think he's kind of been playing this evasive game. I feel like Rello's gotten a few straight hits, but I don't think, you know, you've really seen any of those Yoshi combos that, you know, really come in, get the big damage here. But
and I think what we're noticing here a lot of the time is Rello is kind of scared of N's pressure and is kind of just cornering himself a lot, and N is capitalizing that, finding these kill confirms. Not quite ending the stock right there, but Rello is just constantly in the corner, basically like this entire game.
Yeah, and, you know, he kind of needs to steal out the stock here. It could be looking for a comeback. Rello putting him in the blender, but doesn't... I think he was looking for a tech option there or something, but just neutral techs.
That or some sort of defensive option, yeah. And N pretty cleanly taking the first game. YellowRello clearly a little bit scared of what Ken brings to the table, cornering himself a lot, finding a lot of openings, and N was able to take the first game. And we're going into Smashville here.
Start the battle. Yoshi.
So, interesting counter pick from Yoshi. I feel like the platform... Oh, wait, it doesn't move.
Yeah, it doesn't move. Yeah, we're playing hazards off, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not really sure why he picked this stage. Maybe the platform's just really good for his combos or something.
Smaller
like
or something? Yeah, I have no clue. I mean, I feel like if you're getting cornered the whole time, then like...
Yeah, you'd want a bigger stage.
Having the platform in the middle just makes it even harder for you to get in, but...
And I feel like Yoshi definitely is like a good fighter. You know, he has good buttons, he is good out of shield, so I feel like he kind of just has to change up how he's playing a little bit.
And right now, N finding a pretty big combo. These anti-airs that we were talking about earlier, doing really good at catching Yoshi jumping in on N right here.
Yeah, and you know, just kind of seeing an even game, both of them getting little raw hits and the car cancel. I love that, honestly, on the show. It's really nice. Ooh, DI mix up.
Yeah, tried to press the DI. that down tilt into Shoryu being enough to take the stock that time.
On a kill. And I feel like, you know, Rello is just getting caught in these situations right next to Ken where he's just taking big damage or getting, you know, hit into somewhere he's almost in hit stun and then just getting hit out of it.
I mean, usually whenever Yoshi is like right next to someone in a scramble situation, he's usually the one ahead. But
Yeah.
a lot of the time versus like Ken, Ryu, any of the FGC type characters, you're generally losing in those situations.
Yeah, and misses the ledge snap there. Unfortunate spacing, but still has quite the lead. So I think, you know, Yoshi's probably nearing death percent, maybe about 40% more here. Tells Shoryu, kills with no rage.
Yeah, and we haven't really seen anything really explosive out of Rello yet. Like, he's just been, like, slowly trailing behind. He hasn't been able to, like, steal stocks back yet so far this set. And he hasn't really been abusing this off-stage game really as hard as he probably needs to be in order to win this game.
Yeah, I feel like the Shotos especially are characters with that disadvantage that if you're not, like, you know, pristine on punishing, that they can just completely run away with you with a game.
Yeah, and that crescent kick, I think that was enough to take the stock there.
I have no clue what move that was. Honestly, I don't know what most of the moves he's doing. Unless he says it.
You know, sure you can.
Yeah. I know he goes like ha and then he kicks.
Focus being enough to get back on stage. That's been such a useful tool for N to get back on stage. And right now, Rello trailing behind the whole stock needs to find a way into this game. This edge guard might be it, though.
Yeah,
that should take the stock.
Going low. And yeah, like you were saying, I think, you know, just off stage is really where Rello has to get that mileage because I don't know how Ken is supposed to get back against Yoshi just kind of floating there with the hitbox. You know?
Yeah, I think right there, Rello, ooh, that did not spike.
Yeah, I think he jumped.
Yeah, I think that last stock, Rello like realized that N was just recovering super, super low and just waited to near him.
Yeah, and that's
big damage.
In the disadvantage stage, gets the air dodge. Off stage, but focus is going to help him get back in there.
No crumple. Right now, both of these characters could probably win in another neutral stage.
Definitely wanted the down tilt there after the roll.
Absolutely.
And this is where, you know, got to play that tough neutral, reading the air dodge again, but...
Yeah, he had the read, just wasn't prepared enough to take the stock. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
But N taking it 2-0, that one mistake wasn't the only reason he lost the set. It was a clean 2-0 victory, and N moves on into top 8.
Yeah, it's hard in those